Hello everyone, and the postman's been, and let's have a inaugural showing of the game show Compare the Petcocks and the Crackers. What? Sorry, it's been a weird day, my brain's doing weird things. So that was the, I want to say the original. It's not the original, it is a aftermarket Petcock. I know that for two reasons. One, a very nice bloke on Facebook in the 454 LTD site told me so, and secondly because I've seen hundreds of bloody things while looking for a replacement, and as I've said on my previous videos, it's only got one output, so it's only got one fuel. So as much as it's got reserve fuel and off, so reserve is the lower of the two inner tubes, main is the top one, but it's gravity fed, so it has a like an air bleed out as well to allow the sealed circuit to run. So I think that's why, or a large contributing factor if nothing else, as to why it's leaking like a sieve. So replacement has two valves, one fuel, one vacuum, same three settings, so off, reserve, and prime. Oh no, it doesn't. On, reserve, and prime. It doesn't have an off. Strange. That's fine, no problem. So if I leave it on, because if I leave it on prime, it will throw me. Yeah. So what am I going to do? Or what did I do? First thing I did, I took it out because I wanted to measure the gaps. So measure the distance between the two. The only 454 Petcocks that I could find were coming from the US, and it takes about 3 weeks. I'm still tempted to order one to keep it right, but actually, having found one in the UK, this is actually a Suzuki one, but the dimensions are exactly the same, so it will fit on. I'm slightly concerned over how much space it's going to take fit on, but I'll try that in a few minutes. Yeah, and speaking to the guys, the very knowledgeable guys on the Facebook site, they seem to think that, if it fits up here, you should be fine, unless it's, huge, made for some sort of all-terrain vehicle. So I'm going to bang that on and see how it goes, but vacuum, so it should be better. Cool, ta-da. Right, so that's the Petcock on and all joined up. The lines look a little bit clusterfucky actually, because they're on the other side. I'm going to have to do new hoses at some stage, I'm sure, because I don't know how old they are. Some of them feel a bit ropey, but that's the fuel on that side, but that's really pinched. I don't like that at all. I'm gonna have to do it again. I've run out of Jubilee clips proper, so I've just zip tied that bad boy on properly. So fuel's on. I'm not entirely sure how much is getting through there, but it might be enough, we'll see. I might have a look at rerouting that fuel line actually. I can't quite see it properly. Yeah, I think that might do for now. I'm a bit jammed up for space for two reasons. One, I want to try and keep this quite flat, level, because putting it on the slope of my driveway doesn't do any good. The other one, peeing it down. So I'm being a bit wet by staying dry. Yeah, I'm being a bit wet by staying dry. Sort my key out. Right, so it's got fuel in and it's not leaking yet. It's got no fuel in the carbs yet. No, actually it's a prime on this, isn't it? Which you can't get to because it's the wrong Petcock. Oh well. Let's try that again. Alarm off on the sinking. chuffed with that. A bit smoky, but remember I haven't changed the oil yet. Let's pop the pod back on. Okay, so I've just chucked in a little bit more fuel. I only put a tiny bit in to start with because I was expecting it all to go on the floor. I do have a tiny leak out the pipe at the top. I don't know if you can quite see that, but I'm not surprised when it's at quite such an angle, to be brutally honest. I might try and re-thread it. Yeah, I'm going to try and re-thread that before I do much more, but let's have a go. I think what I'm going to do is, I need some more fuel pipe anyway, so I'll order some, but I think I'll try and reroute that fuel pipe because at the moment it's proper tight. So if I can re-thread it under the top bar, is that going to catch on the throttle? Let me just put you down, son. See if I can hold you there and you can see what's going on. I would stack you up, but the leg's just fallen off me, sodding. How's that? That's not bad actually. My concern is, yeah, if I re-thread it, it's going to get snagged on the throttle. So now I can't re-thread it. That's going to have to do for now. Yeah, it's going to have to do for now until I get some new fuel pipe. That's right. It's only a tiny leak. Nothing significant, and all of this has had enough fuel in it that it needs, so the top of the carb's got enough fuel in it, it needs a revamp anyway. Right, what I might do is just chuck a jacket on and take it around the block. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so briefly while the rain stopped, look at that, it's a beautiful looking thing, isn't it? Still needs a bit more dulling down, I think, but I've just jammed a bit of foam under that seat. Yeah, just try and change the angle a little bit, see if it, let's see what it does more than anything else. Right, just go for a bit of a boogie and see what. In fact, I'll do that now because it's quite weird. If I start up with the clutch kills it, which, just opposite than I'm used to. Right. So a nice steady pull through. 2,500. Next section, because I'm adamant this is wrong. I don't think it's a mile off. Little wet man on top of there. My arsehole was rubbing the seat to stop me falling off. Look at that, dry as a bone. All your money back. And that's on its side, on a slope. Well happy with that. Right, so what's the immediate? What's the immediate? I'm shouting a bit because I know the sound quality on this is horrendous. Immediate, I need to do something for the coolant fan because this is going to overheat. Quite blatantly, not today, but it's going to overheat, so I need to get that done. But I think I'm gonna, I might sort this out so I can take it to work, or at least take it out on a decent jaunt. What do I want to do? Right, well, I want to go darker on it, so I want to do the fork black. I want to get some gaiters to go over because it's just too much silver for me, I think. Regrettably, this mudguard that's in lovely condition has got to go. It's just too much silver on it. I know how daft that sounds. So what? I've ordered a cheapy blacken, and what I want to do is just hack it back. I'm not taking a blade to this or a cutter to this. It's too nice. But I'll obviously keep it, and you know, if I don't keep the bike, the prospective owner might want to swap it back. I don't know. But I've got a black one. I might see if I can get a picture of it and bang it on this video, but we'll see. I've got a black one. It's for the wrong bike, but the measurements are the same. I can't remember what it's from. But what I want to do is just hack it off there, obviously with the bend, and just have a really small mudguard on the front, enough just to stop the worst of the keck going back. I'd like to have no mudguard, but it's the UK, it's the wrong roads, it's the wrong conditions to do that. You're just going to destroy the bike. Next big bit, I've got the hangers. That is not good, riding around like that now. Weirdly enough, that's hot, as you can tell by I've just burnt some of my glove onto it. I need to get them hangers back on before I drop an exhaust. They've nearly come off. In fact, I think The only thing that's holding them on is a wing and a prayer. So I'll get the hangers back on that I've painted inside, do them off the helmet hangers, get them on nice and secure. I need to sort out all of this, and I think I'm just going to go for a plate on the top and hammer it round. That's crap. But I think what I'm going to do is get some cardboard out and just work out what I want to do. I think what I'm after is something to go over the top and round. There's one section to keep the rain off the pods a little bit, and then as a second do something better with these, or alternatively do something that goes around it and goes over that and do them black, so use them but just have something that slightly overlaps them, or even bolt onto them. Don't know yet, we'll see. So it's kind of starting at the front and working my way backwards, which isn't a bad idea. Yeah, I'm chuffed. I really am chuffed. Even now I realise that those exhausts are held on by gravity, if nothing else. How can you not love that? It's enough of an oomph to set the alarm off on the Senki next to it. No, dead chuffed with that. Cool. Right, okay, so that's the exhaust hangers on. We should stop them falling off. So onto the freshly painted helmet hangers, and again on this side as well. It's not perfect, but it's better than it was, and more importantly it means that I can chop the rear pegs off, and I'm going to be brave and I'm going to try it, and I'm probably going to cry because I'm probably going to cock it up. Nothing like confidence, and that is nothing like confidence. Cool. I think what I might do for now actually is just whip them pegs off. What is it? That's just a big bolt. I'm going to whip them pegs off. There you go, 30 seconds later. And that has... Am I committed or should I be committed? That has... Yeah, that has convinced me these need to come off, because that looks so much better without it. Imagine that with the open space onto the swing arm. A lot better. And ditto on that side, look at this, it's going to look so much better without it. Awesome. Right, hangers on. Hangers on. Let's put the keys. Should put them on a keychain around my neck. Anyway, I'm not going to forget them or lose them. Upset about anything smoking, I need to sort out the oil, because I have no idea how minging it is. Oh, sorry, it looks empty there, but it's on his side stand. In fact, out of curiosity, and there we go, on its centre stand. Yeah, got too much oil in it, and I don't know how old that oil is either. It looks fairly dark, so I'll have a look up and check, but I imagine it's 1040. Got some how much. Yeah, there's not enough in there. Yeah, so oil, fan that I'll do on a direct from the lighting for now. Before I start digging into the thermostat and all that much too much, because there are some a few odd loose wires kicking around. I do know that that fan works power wise because I've tested it. I just don't think it's switching through. So yeah, that's the next one before it's proper rideable, although frankly it's not going to overheat in this weather. Loving it. Right, that'll do for now. It's an interesting thing about filming this time in the day, because I live relatively near a high street and loads of people park outside their house. Watching people pick up their car from being parked outside your house and seeing how guilty they look is just hilarious. I don't care, they pay road tax and park where they want, but yeah, it's quite funny. Yeah, grand bike. Yeah, little bits and pieces to do, getting there. Really happy with it. It just rides beautifully. Yeah, cool. Happy. A bit of a midweeker. Catch you later. Ta-da.